Hello, this is Chef John from Foodwishes.com with apple jicama slaw. That's right, one of my favorite coleslaw recipes. Just a great cold salad. And here's how we do it. Step one, I'm going to show you my famous hot pink dressing. Oh, you heard me. Hot pink dressing. We're going to take some real mayonnaise. Don't use fake mayonnaise. We're going to take some pineapple juice. A good amount of hot sauce. I'm using sriracha. You could use any hot sauce. The hotter the better. A little bit of sugar. And that's it. The thing I love about my hot pink dressing, very few ingredients, yet it's super delicious, super flavorful, super versatile. All right, whip that up till it's nice and smooth. You can see how beautiful, light, and fluffy that is. Just a great dressing. All right, we're going to set that aside, and we're going to get on to the vegetable prep, which is going to be 1 Fuji apple, some green cabbage, and this, what I call jicama, although I believe the proper pronunciation is Jicama. But anyway, I call it jicama. The label said a Mexican potato, which is just a horrible description. Tastes nothing like a potato. Texture similar. It has a very mild, sweet flavor and crunchy texture. Fantastic in coleslaw. All right, so I'm going to use half this small cabbage. So cut it in half. You know how to take the core out? Well, in case you don't, here's how you do it. Put your knife in at an angle, and that core will come right out. See that? So easy. All right, I'm going to cut that in half, and then each half I'm going to slice into like 1/4-inch ribbons. Very, very easy. A sharp knife helps. All right, we're going to dump that in a large mixing bowl. Next up is the jicama, which I'm going to cut in half. Be careful, super hard. Do not get your fingers anywhere near that blade. Once it's cut in half, I'm going to turn it on its side, and I'm going to shave off the peel. All right, I like to use a knife here. It's a really thick, waxy peel. I don't have too much luck with a potato peeler, so just do it like that. Once it's peeled, I'm going to grab my vegetable slicer, my mandolin, with the sort of julienne, large julienne blade. All right, I want this roughly the same width as my cabbage strips, so about 1/4 inch. Of course, you can use the guard to protect your fingers, because as I always say, fingertips way more expensive than vegetables, so be careful. So I grated half of that jicama. I tossed that in there. I'm going to grate the entire apple on the same setting. All right, so nice thick julienne matchsticks, if you will. Toss that in. Here I'm just playing with it for no apparent reason. There's not even any dressing in it. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm going to dump in the dressing, and we're going to mix this twice. Okay? So pour in the dressing, toss it until combined, and then we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. This is not one of those coleslaws that you want to dress like the night before. You want to do this relatively close to when you're going to serve. All right? It should be a fresh, crispy salad, not a soggy, wet thing. Okay? So toss it. I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to toss it again, but before I do, I'm going to add some fresh cilantro. Optional, but highly recommended. All right, take off your wedding ring if you're going to toss with your fingers. Wash your hands, of course. So once that's tossed the second time, it's ready to serve. Now you can do that an hour ahead if you want, and then toss it again. But I like to do it right before, and that's pretty beautiful. Come on, how beautiful is that? But we're not done. I'm going to take these corn nuts. I love those things, so addictive. I'm going to take corn nuts, and I'm going to crush those and use that for like a crunchy topping. A little extra color, another layer of textural excitement to this already texturally thrilling salad. And then it was time to taste. Look at that. That is a beautiful coleslaw. When's the last time you got excited about a vegetable slaw? Like never? All right, that's about to change. So good, sweet, crunchy, fresh, a little bit spicy, cool, crisp, just so good. So anyway, I hope you give this a try. This one goes out to all my vegetarian fans. Where are my veggie murderers at? Go to foodwishes.com for all the ingredient amounts. And as always, enjoy.